It seems today that all we see are useless magic trailers you can't believe. So where are those informed, honest people who help you choose what to buy? With PropDog you can always rely. PropDog are a team who will always aim to please you. Integrity and service that you can't deny. It's time for PropDog Live!
Hello and welcome to PropDog Live. And isn't me, or the camera seems a little bit low today, isn't it? I'm used to looking up high. Oh, never mind.
Well, it's probably, maybe it's a better angle for me.
Yeah, well,
I think.
Oh yeah, I can see that as well. Yes. So I hope you've all had a good week. And you right there? Aki, come on, settle down. Come on, calm down, you. You've been nice and quiet all day. The moment the live starts, I see you go off on one. Right. Okay. Let's see who's around today, shall we? And who made it first? Oh,
Finley,
dude.
Was there ever any
Bow
doubt?
to the master.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yes, absolutely. Mario's second, actually. Hello, Mario. Hope all is well. Pete Meacham's there. He says, hi, guys. Harry Smith, so close to being first. Harry, dude, to beat Finley, you've got me on another level altogether, mate. Finley is the dude. Amber's there. She said, hello, hope you are well. We are indeed, Amber. And Amber, I meant to get back to you, actually. I didn't get a chance to get back to you. I've been busy as hell all day. So Amber sent me an email asking us a little something. And yes, Amber, I think we do, and we can sort you out. And there's no charge for it. It's just something we got lying around. So I'll sort that out Monday, actually. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to get back to you. Just so much going on today. It has been crazy busy. So Frank's there. Frank over in Florida. He says, what's up, dogs? What's up, dog?
What's that?
What's up, dog? What's up, dog? Yes, hello. He said, great to see you as always. I'm feeling unmotivated to work on magic lately. I hope today will be inspirational.
Yeah.
We can try.
We'll do our best.
There's not a lot to talk about because we have been waiting for Murphy's order. So we've got our penguin order in.
Yep.
We got the card shock order. We got the which other order came in? There's another order come in, and they all came in on time. But Murphy's order we ordered well over a week ago, nearly 10 days ago now, and we've got half of it. The rest of it is just still stuck in bloody Memphis or wherever. So still waiting for that. So that I had all the stuff in we're going to be talking about today, or most of it anyway. So have we got anything to talk about? We've got
Well, we can talk about misprint.
okay.
Which came in with the penguin order.
Yeah.
Luke Dancy, which I really like. I was going to do a standalone review of it actually. But if you see what you get,
We're talking about it now. We might as well talk about it. I have no idea what it is or anything. Yes.
We have to watch it. So basically, the idea is that you have a card that's misprint, that's skewed printed, either the back or the front,
Okay.
and you give it a wee wiggle, and it straightens out. And then you could do, with a small, very easy, one of the first sleights you ever learn in Magic, you can hand them the card to be examined. And it's a really clever use of. It's a really clever use of something which I can't tell you because it's really the secret. But I really like it, and he teaches you how to. You can make it up with lots of. You can make it up with any deck you like within seconds. Pair of scissors.
I always worry when I open a box and
what?
As you open it, you see.
They can see the secret. That's
you
the
see
secret.
that? What,
that's part of the secret.
What, a glue stick?
Yeah.
Well, that's a secret here. That's a
well,
glue stick.
kind of.
You open up. It's a glue stick with it. Got some making to do. Is there much making to do?
There's no making to do.
Oh, no
at
making
all.
to do.
No, the glue stick is to give it.
Oh, is it?
Should
have watched it first, shouldn't I? There we go. Yeah, I don't know.
But you get some nice handlings by Nick Luckabogo, who is possibly one of the very few people who demonstrates something. I can actually sit through their tutorials without yawning. He's a very likeable person to listen to. So that's up to you, Nick. So that's it. Yeah. So basically,
Justin.
So basically, you sort of you would do it like that, and then you give it away.
All right. Justin. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's just easy and effective, and it works.
Okay.
Cool.
How much is it?
I can't remember.
Have a look on the website. God, just can't get this off.
But I would. I think it's a nice novel little thing. I don't know if it's visually enough for Zoom, but I really liked it. That's why I got it in.
Okay.
I'll
have to watch the trailer, see the full performance before I give any kind of opinion to it. But okay, no problem. Right, okay. Torrin's there. Hello, Torrin. I hope you're well, mate. And Jason says I'm working. Jason, we both know that's a lie, mate. We know.
I don't even think he wrote that. I reckon he's got his son Charlie's written
Probably,
I'm working. That's
yeah,
why he's got
yeah.
a caps lock on by mistake, you see.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Charlie, come on. Tell us the truth, mate. Where's your dad?
Chris says, Chris Watts says, happy Friday, prop doggers. Thank you for my Steve Darcy bunnies that arrived today. You're most welcome, Chris. And steamed up anyway, they're useless. Adam Bowner says, afternoon, guys. Walter says, afternoon, all. Simon Keane, afternoon, all. Afternoon, says Chris Gillenders. Lots of afternoon, alls. Afternoon, everybody. Jonas says, cheers, guys. Finally made Prop Dog live Friday. Nice to have you joining us, Jonas. Charlie says, you know what I'm going to say. Happy birthday, Charlie. Happy birthday, buddy. Ben Allen says, afternoon, gents. Going to see you. Thanks for the great service. Good to see you and thanks for the great service.
Yes. Yeah, he very luckily managed to, got House of Magic and the Oracle system, despite us being out of stock. Did Ben? Very lucky.
Bent over backwards, did you? Do you know the epitome of good service?
No, I really don't want to know. Go on.
The epitome of good service is when a lady contacts you, asks for a product, and then says, "Can I have a refund?" And we say, "Yes, of course, no problem."
No quibble.
No quibble at all. And this is a lady who purchased a bag of 50 black 2-inch sponge balls, and we sent them off. And she sent them back and said they weren't suitable, refund, no problem at all. Do you know why she sent them back? Well, you do because you read this.
I do know. Yeah, go on.
I'm actually going to put the close-up cam in this so that everyone can see. In fact, no, I'll read it out. I've got the close-up cam set up. Here we go. Dear Prop Dog, please could you refund the amount to my credit card? I ordered these balls to fill in some holes in my garden wall, but they are not suitable. I do not do magic. Many thanks. From Suzanne Musham. So Suzanne Musham, I'm sure she's not watching now, so I can get away with saying
this. She is. Come on,
probably,
Suzanne, come on.
But she ordered a bag of black 50 sponge balls, 2-inch, to fill holes in her garden wall. Because that's what I would think of when I've got a hole in my garden wall. I'll buy some black sponge balls.
Maybe she thought they were magic. Maybe because they were magic, she just thought. You know, I'll tell you what we should have done though.
She did follow up the email, even though we refunded her. She did follow up. Says, "Oh, please do refund me. I have no use for magic, and I do not do magic."
We should have sent her 50 of these.
Oh, should have sent me. That should be so good. I thought I'd share that with you guys. I just thought it was hilarious.
Build your own wall.
I know we've got
more suitable.
Well, we have people buy sponge balls for all different kinds of reasons. We have one stage show that goes on or theatre show that goes on every year. It's like a children's pantomime thing, and they buy lots of 4-inch black sponge balls, but they use them as cannonballs. So they have a mock cannon on the stage, and they fire all these sponge balls into the audience as cannonballs.
That makes sense.
We have all kinds of people buying them for weird and wonderful reasons. Simon Cartwright, he says, afternoon boys, delighted with my close-up pad which arrived last week. Awesome quality. Will use it in my Magic Circle exam soon. You're most welcome, Simon.
Let us know how you get on.
I'm just
wondering
whether
I am a member of that apprentice group.
Just wondering whether we should give them a little teaser of the table, shall we? What do you reckon? I was going to save it till next week when I got them all made up and all the other variations, but might be a good little idea for a teaser for them.
We can do you've mentioned them now. I mean, you kind of teased them.
I have, haven't I? Yeah.
Yeah,
they can wait. Something new coming. Yeah, a new little product coming. We'll hopefully have them all ready. Well, we've got one made now, but we're going to make a few of them and do a little standalone video and introduction to a little something we're working on at the moment, which I think some of you guys will absolutely love. Afternoon, guys, and pets, says Andy Tingley. Pete Meacham says, I'll be changing my day off from next week, so I'll be able to watch the live show properly. Yay! Bob Trotter says, hurrah for Prop Dog Live. What he says, love. Prop Dog Love. Hurrah for Prop Dog Love. Prop Dog Love. Yeah, I think that was a typo, but it's a good typo.
Yeah, positive typo.
Kenny Cadabra says, thanks guys for your unbelievably fast shipping of my £2 coin unique. It's awesome. You're most welcome, Kenny. It's a shame all orders can't get that fast. I think there's still quite a few delays with the COVID thing, but they're getting better. They are getting better. And soon, 14th of April. Yes, lockdown over. Martin Orban says, hello, Prop Doggers. I hope all is good with you. We are very well, thank you, Martin. Adrian Chitton says, afternoon, gents. Listening while painting the fence. Evie says hello. Evie's his little dog who is Aki's sister, who he got to see again yesterday. While Adrian was picking up some stuff. Kevin Peel says, good day to the four of you, and good day to you, Kevin. Jason says, we have a massive Tommy James order coming in. In fact, we've just broken his record for the largest ever single order. He's pleased, I'm pleased, his stuff is awesome. His stuff is awesome, and we did spend £105,000 on his products.
On wands.
£105,000.
That's a lot of inflatable wands.
Well, that's how much Jason asked to pay him. So we sent Jason that much money. I'm sure that's what he paid.
I bet. Well, that's like 2 Ultimate Homing cards, isn't it? That
Pretty
Jason,
much,
yeah.
Mario says, have you had a chance to look at the Shadow wallet yet? Thanks.
So, in the flesh, no. But I have seen the dealer video that we get, so I know the workings, I know what you get.
But it's annoyingly stuck in this Murphy's order that's not arrived yet.
Yeah, it was possibly... Well, there are a couple of things that we really needed and really wanted that didn't come in, and that was one of them. It's very nice. It's Christopher D. You've got an index that's very well hidden, that gives you 12 multiple outs. Yeah, it does exactly what he does. I mean, his Razor wallet has been one of our best sellers, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, second best seller.
I mean, in
Plus
terms
wallet is the best seller.
Yeah, in terms of one of those. Well, okay, not the best. It's a very good seller. Constantly sells.
Yeah.
And this is just as good, if not a little bit better. So yeah, no, I highly recommend it, but I haven't actually touched one yet, and it does everything it says in the trailer. Yeah, for the first time, it is actually a wallet that looks like a wallet and is good.
Awesome. Tried to play over there. Miles away. Oh, right. Matthew Colley says, happy Friday. Wedding bookings are now coming in post the PM announcement last week, which is great news. So hopefully business will also pick up for your PropDog. That's what we are hoping, Matthew. But yeah, fingers crossed. He did say last lockdown ever. Don't know whether that's going to be true or not.
Yeah, but did you not hear the French politician who she said he was a habitual liar?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's an habitual liar. You can't trust him as far as you can throw him. And in all the agreements and everything else he's done with Brexit and everything else, he has lied through the teeth to both parties, so us and the council and everything else. There you go. Not much of a shocker, but interesting.
But the thing is, you can't say never another lockdown because you don't know what's going to happen. There could be a new variant that comes out that's 10 times worse than anyone so far, and we may have to close everything down, including all buildings, all shops, all supermarkets.
It's not going to happen. I haven't minded this lockdown, to be fair.
No.
I've been all right.
Hardest part for me was 10 days at home on isolation, just proper, what do we call it? Isolation.
Isolation, just not being able to go out.
Just not being able to go and walk Aki or go to the shop for anything. That was the hardest thing for me, but the rest of the lockdown, it didn't bother me in the slightest. Lee Smith, hello mate, I hope you're well. He says, thanks for being awesome guys and helping out so much with efficient orders for my online shows. Always a pleasure, buddy, always a pleasure. And looking forwed to lockdown being over. We'll have to go and catch up at some point, mate. Liam Ball says, hello buddy, and another person that we will be catching up with. Talking about Liam Ball. Liam very kindly sent us 2 of these, so in fact I'm going to set up the close-up camera so we can get a close-up of these.
His and hers.
His and hers, yes. Hers. Yeah. That's for yellow, for the yellow submarine. So this
was a nice surprise that Liam sent these in.
So if you don't know, Liam does make some wonderful leather products, all handmade by Liam, very stylish, very cool, and we did mention them last week, and Liam very kindly. These 2, Liam, I'm going to put this out there first of all, he didn't send these in for review or anything like that. He sent them in purely as a gift to us, but we're just going to have a little show of them to you guys because they are awesome and we think you should see them. So I hope my close-up phone camera is going to work. Is it going to work? Yes it is, there we go. Hang on. Let me just put that to the right app first of all, where's the app? Where's that damn app gone? Lost my, everyone can see my apps at the moment. There it is, NDI cam. That's the one. There you go. Look, right. So these are the ones.
You got it. You got right there. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, hang on, let me turn the quality down so it goes a bit faster. There you go. There you go.
Yep. So very nice. There's this little gentleman LeatherSmith. The gentleman LeatherSmith. So that's what he goes as.
Now, unlike the Plus wallets and everything else, that are very thin leather. These are very thick, hard leather. Yeah. I mean, they're really quite sturdy and everything. And the yellow and the blue are just ones that Liam's given us. You can do them any colour you want, pretty much. So
nice card size.
Yeah.
Nice, strong.
Really nice.
Nicely smooth. That is. Yeah. No. I mean, great stuff. And actually, the packaging that they came in
was even nicer.
was quite remarkable. They came in these nice sort of muslin bags
with wax seal, all imprint on them. Yeah, all really nice.
So
yeah,
loads
super
of added
high
value
quality
as well. So super stuff. Thank you very much. I'm using mine.
I mean, Jerry O'Connor used to hand make all his stuff, and then he got kind of overwhelmed, and he ended up sending it all out to be done factory wise, and just did a few small items himself. But Liam does everything himself. So if you order something from Liam, it's not being factory produced. He will sit there and make it by hand for you, and they are beautiful. So yeah, do check out. Liam posted his link last week. If you want to post it again,
Gentleman LeatherSmith.
if you want to post your link again, please do on here.
He does bespoke stuff as well, so don't think you're limited to, you know, I'm sure if you ask him nicely to, I think he did parlour sized ones for people, the Card Shark parlour sized ones, so
Yeah.
you know, yep, bespoke leather wallet, reasonable price.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he charges about £900 for one of those, and about £2,000 for a slightly bigger one. Yeah. To be honest, I have no idea what he charges because he sent them free of charge. So yeah, I'm sure they're very good. Frank Valenti says Craig Petty reviewed Amnesia book and threw it in the bin. 0% rating. He says it's utter crap.
That's a bit harsh.
We'll give it
Can I-
0.5%. Yeah.
I mean, I can do it in a minute or I can do it at the end. It's up to you.
Do it now. Yeah, you can talk about it slightly out of order afterwards.
Well, they're kind of combined, so okay.
All right, yeah, have a chat
So
about it.
I deliberately haven't watched Craig's review of this because I don't want to be tainted, and I may have liked it. So
Did you like it?
it's a waste of time. That's what it is. It's a complete and utter waste of time.
Okay.
Whether or not it's crap, it's tricky. So basically, this is discover the secrets of Juan Tamraz's mnemonica stack without memorising the order of the deck. Now, part of the problem is the reason, or the big secret about mnemonica is you have memorised the deck. If you want to unleash the awesome power of mnemonica, you need to learn it. Okay, that is why it's a memorised deck. And that's what makes it so powerful. The fact that you know the 9 of diamonds is the 52nd card, that is what makes it brilliant. You can't unleash the power of mnemonica without memorising it. Okay, that's the whole point. Otherwise, you've just got a pre-arranged deck. Okay, so this is basically a book on a pre-arranged deck. It's got absolutely nothing to do with mnemonica whatsoever. So, for as a selling point, I think he's put in mnemonica because people are interested in mnemonica. People want to use mnemonica, and if you're really lazy, you might buy this book thinking, I can do all of the stuff. I can utilise mnemonica without learning it. And you can't, that's the whole point. So, if you want to unleash the power of mnemonica,
Find your moniker.
buy mnemonica. Okay, that is how you unleash the power of mnemonica. Right, so that's that bit over. So, the connection with mnemonica is he's called his stack modified mnemonica. Now, a modified mnemonica is mnemonica in another order. Okay? So basically...
But that's not moniker then.
No, it's nothing to do with mnemonica.
Yeah.
So new deck order is modified mnemonica. Or maybe monica's not a modified new deck order. Whatever.
Well, hang on a minute.
So
I'm going to do my own modified mnemonic stack.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's my mnemonic stack.
And since it's not even a memorised deck, it is basically a pre-arranged deck.
Right.
Okay, so this is a book using a deck that's been pre-arranged in an order. Okay, so it's nothing to do with memorisation, nothing to do with mnemonica, nothing. It is about if you have a deck that is set up in this pre-arranged order, pre-arranged deck.
Right, just so I'm clear, because I don't know anything about this book yet, I haven't looked at it or anything. If I was to arrange this deck in the order in there,
Yep.
then I can do effects without having to memorise it, can I?
Yes.
I can.
Because
So it does have some advantages then. So it's not like...
So it's a bit like, okay, so what happens is, so here we go. So he starts off with the deck in mnemonica.
Yeah.
Okay, so he tells you how to get into mnemonica from new deck order.
Right.
He then tells you how, how to get into his, so mnemonica in new deck order. Then he tells you how to get into his, which is, so you got, oh god, bloody hell.
So I could just
So then
manually
you've got
put them into his
48.
order, right?
Yeah, so then you've got 20 pages of how to get from the mnemonica to his stack, because it's a completely different order. Okay, I can't see a similarity at all.
Right.
So you might as well just start off with it in his stack,
Right.
basically.
Yeah.
So just ignore the whole mnemonica thing, start off it within his stack, and when you've got it in that order, you can perform these 4 tricks in a row become self-working because of the order of the deck.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Right, so there you go. So you have these 4 tricks that you can do one after the other. They have to be one after the other because the deck order changes, obviously, with each.
So basically, I
routine.
can do four tricks. If I put this in that stack, I can do 4 effects based on that stack without having to memorise it.
Only if you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You
Yeah.
can't go 2, 4.
Right. Okay.
Okay, because the deck order
So it's
changes.
a sequence of tricks.
Yep. So there you go. So that's what the book is. Part of the problem is the first trick is called First Chance,
Right.
which is exactly the same, verbatim, word for word, method for method, as the Tantalizer in Royal Road.
Okay.
So it's not his trick. Not
Right.
his trick. Completely self-working trick. And if you look up Tantalizer in Royal Road, you get the deck gets shuffled beforehand, cards freely chosen, and then the effect takes place. With his deck can't be shuffled because you've stacked it for no good reason whatsoever,
Right.
and you have to force the card. Okay, so complete waste of time.
Okay.
Just do
doesn't make any sense.
Tantalizer from Royal Road, which is what this is, but he's sort of stayed up. The second trick is Peter Duffy's Reality versus Illusion. Verbatim, word for word, which requires a small setup of 4 cards. But
Okay.
with this version, you have to set up 52 cards for no good reason whatsoever.
Okay.
And in fact, if you do set it up in that version, unless you do the Tantalizer first, you can't do the second one. So Peter Duffy's trick is much better on its own. Tantalizer, much better on its own. Pairing the two doesn't make any sense, and you don't need to do it. And also,
are we missing something here? Is there a possibility that we're missing something on
no.
this?
So he does a 52 deck setup, but you could actually perform Tantalizer and then Peter Duffy's Illusion versus Reality with just setting up the 4 cards.
Yeah.
So you just have the 4 cards. I think it's 3rd, 6th, 14th, and something, and you're fine. Golden. Don't need to do a 52 card setup. Don't need to makes your false shuffles that a little bit easier. Much better. So anyway, so those first 2 tricks that you do, they're not even his. Then you've got the third one, which funnily enough is Jerry Surprise's Spectator Cuts to the Aces from Card Cavalcade from Jerry Metzer. So that's not his trick either. Also, you only need to have the 4 aces on top of the deck at the start, so you don't need a 52 card deck set up for that either.
Okay.
So that's a complete waste of time. You might as well just cull the 4 aces to the top of the deck, and you're golden. And then what's the 4th one? Oh yeah, then actually, the deck does end up in the moniker order, almost in the moniker at the end of all of this. Then you've got a trick that does use mnemonica, where you find all of the hearts, which involves estimation.
But then you've got to know the mnemonical stack.
No, you just got to glimpse and estimate and glimpse and then estimate and glimpse and estimate.
Right.
It's
Okay.
dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. But the best bit is that leads you to a trick called board amnesia.
Right. I wish I had amnesia right now and
Right.
that I forgot
Which
you did this
is
review.
actually shuffleboard from Simon Aronsen's Born
Good
to
trick.
Lose.
I love
It's a brilliant
shuffleboard.
trick.
Shuffleboard's fantastic.
It's a good job. And the method, is perform. I'll tell you that. I'll read it out completely. I won't. Personally, I discovered this effect under the title Predictability during a lecture by Aldo Colombini. Consequently, I perform Colombini's presentation with the methodology of Aronson. Simon's method and Aldo's presentation are not mine to describe here in detail, so I recommend you read the originals.
So he says it's the 4th trick, but he doesn't tell you anything about the 4th trick because it's not his to give away.
No, but this one he actually tells you it's not his trick.
The other 3 didn't.
The other three. So there you go. So half the book isn't even his to give away, and he's just come up with a deck that you're not going to learn.
So the best thing about the book is if you buy it, whack yourself over the head with it and hope you get amnesia and forget about the book.
Then he's got a bonus section, which is a lot of poker deals. None of which, funnily enough, if you use the Aronson stack, Or you have mnemonica. They've got loads of poker deals in there. Why you do any of these is beyond me, because you've got the, just learn mnemonica. Plus this one, this one's cracking, right? So,
We're wasting a lot of time on this. You realise that?
oh dear, no, I'm not. So I hope he's watching. I'm trying to change it. So he's also got this incredible marking system for this poker deal, based on you can. Well, anyway, you've got this incredible marking system to mark all of the cards so that you can do this poker deal, which is just so much effort you just wouldn't believe. But the best bit is, he says he was inspired by this bloke called Ben Joffe, or Joffe. Ben Joffe, who had a with a computer, he worked out the order of a deck you'd need to have the winning poker hand, regardless of where the deck was cut, with various numbers of spectators.
Right.
Okay, so you could have the spectator cut the card a number of times, say how many people you wanted to deal to, you'd deal, and the dealer would always win. And it's on his website. And he actually says classically, unfortunately, this is of no use to a magician. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Go on Ben Joff's website. Go to Holder Magic. He's got this circular stack, so you could do stay stacks with it. Very, very usable stack. And you can the spectator can then cut the cards as many times as they like, say how many people they want to deal to, and you can deal and you'll always win.
Why would that not be of use to a magician?
I've got no idea.
That's a great gambling routine.
I've got no idea. He completely dismisses it as not of any use. I don't know.
Stay off the drugs.
So there you go. So Amnesia, basically, I think that's called that so you can just forget about it.
Okay, right, well, there you go. We are half an hour in and we've already reviewed a few things and slated a few things. Okay, good. Let's get on. So Frank, that's our review of Amnesia.
We've got it in stock though. We've got 6 in stock, so don't let my review put you off.
We could be like other magic shops. It's brilliant. Buy it. Brian says, that is called Brian, says, hey all, Finley sabotaged my computer, otherwise I'd be first. Finley sabotages everyone else's computer. That's how he's first every week. Stephen Blair says, afternoon team. Afternoon, Stephen. And Hans says, hi, nice to see you all again. Dave, Alex, Bobo, and Wonder Dog. You hear that? You're a wonder dog. I wonder why. Charlie's 3, I'll be very impressed, says Jason. Amber says, do you like my setup? I'm happy to pay. I'm not trying to get freebies. No, I completely, you offered to pay, absolutely, Amber. But no, we do have a couple of pads that are perfect for what you need. And yeah, very impressive setup, by the way. Very impressive. Rebecca, hello Rebecca. She says, so pleased it's Friday. Sam and I have been looking forward to this all week. Yay! I've been looking forward to Sam and Rebecca being here all week as well. Yes. Looking forward to the lockdown being over so you guys can come back in and say hello anyway. Nigel says, afternoon chaps, TFI Friday. Luke Dancy's Misprint 2.0 is great. Thank you for the recommendation, Nigel. Jonas says, Jason, I'm also working. Working, yes. Jason Stables, hello mate. He says, afternoon all, I'm looking forward to my table. It was shipped yesterday, Jason. Was it yesterday or today? Yesterday. Shipped yesterday. You should get it today, if you haven't already got it. Nemid says, afternoon all. Afternoon, Nemid. Simon says, good to see you guys. Sun's out and looking forward to busier times. Keep it up, thank you. We'll try. We will try. Walter, nutter. Amber, balls for a wall. Ha ha. Andy Tingley, my wife says sorry, but thanks for the refund. Nigel Quinn, balls to the wall. Torrin says, hi Dave, hope you like my idea. I sent you guys in the email. Did you get that?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, Torrin. Scott says, black balls for a wall, interesting use, I guess. I suppose we can't really say anything until we see her wall. You never know. Her wall might look like little black stones everywhere. I don't know.
I wonder when we got to address. Should we go around and?
We should Google Street View it.
Yeah,
Let's Street View it. See if it maybe a front wall. Maybe you can see that. Yeah. Brian says, I was looking at that ring in Bell, but I wondered if there's any chance of the ring being damaged. Does it hit off the bell?
No, not really. Well, I mean, if you drop, dropping the ring's probably your bigger worry. It's not going to damage
a ring in the slightest. I mean, you can shake that around. Let me just put a ring in there and show you.
It hasn't got a, I don't know what you'd call it, a long A long dongle. A long dangle.
Who wasn't? Speak for yourself, mate.
Well, talking of that, we have got black ding dongs are in stock.
So, if we take a little video of this, and then Brian can see exactly what is going on, and you can see what it looks like, Brian. And I personally don't think you'll have any problems.
My wrists aren't normally that limp, are
they? I would definitely perform this myself in a close-up situation. So let's have a look under here. Look, you can see. There we go. So, yeah, it's not really going to damage it. You're not shaking it really, really hard. If you shook it too hard, the whole thing will come out anyway.
Yeah,
so,
I think you just need to tap. I mean, it makes just the smallest movement. It make a noise, and
yeah, you'll be absolutely fine. Yeah,
unless you're trying to.
If you're going to do it with a diamond ring, I'll be rather careful with that. Personally, I would probably just use a wedding band of some kind. But you're certainly not going to damage your market in any way if you start throwing it around, maybe. But you're right there, Aki. Do you want to go down, buddy? Want to go down? There you go. Right, Torin says, no, Dave, you can't tease the tease. Otter says, hi guys, hope you all had a lovely week. Hello Otter, we are very well, thank you my friend. I hope you are too. Mark Waddington, hello everyone, hello buddy. I hope you're well as well, and looking forward to your little pups. Brian says, same, I'm working as well, apparently. Jason says, hi boys, thanks for the service yesterday, you're most welcome. Mario says, thanks for your thoughts on the Shadow Wallet, guys, you are most welcome. Chris says, Alex, what are you wearing? Your trousers don't match your PropDog t-shirt. Right, the day
it doesn't actually match.
The day that Alex wears anything that matches is the day that I will...
Yeah, all right.
I better not say anything because you probably will come in one day matching. Yeah, but I just tell him off wearing his pajamas to work every day. If you can't be asked to get into trousers, you know.
My children actually said that I could enter the Paralympics based on my fashion sense.
I swear I have some pajama bottoms the same colour as that, or lounge pants as they are. Lounge pants. Yeah.
Well, there you go. So I mean, you know.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go outside of mine.
Right.
It's crazy. It's like when you go to the your local shop and you see some woman in there in her pajamas and dressing gown, you know, buying groceries in the shop.
Hi,
Why do people do that? I don't get it. Shadow Wallet shipping on Monday. Great tutorial and some more items worth checking out on D. Christopher's 1914, says Nigel Quinn. Thank you, Nigel. Sean Mann says, can wholeheartedly recommend Liam's work. Beautiful quality and service. Thank you, Sean. Scott Clark says, I own a few wallets from Liam. Great craftsmanship. Oh, looks like Liam's getting busy.
Yeah, look at that.
The new J.O. O'Connell.
Yeah.
It'll be the
Liam Bull.
Yeah, so J.O.L. is J.O. O'Connell London, so it'll be
LBL.
LOL, Liam of London.
Liam of London.
Yeah. Laugh out loud. Robert von Buren says, hello Dave, Alex, Aki and Bobo. Jason says, do you have the new Monica books? Yes, we do. We just shown them.
Yeah, don't overlook Woody Aragon's memorandum as well. And if you want tricks, Dennis Bear and Pitt Hartling do some brilliant stuff with Monica as well. Yep, no, very good.
D. Christopher's on. He says, Nigel, PropDog are stocking the wallets and we'll be shipping at the same time. Thanks, D. I hope you are well, mate.
Oh, thank God I like your wallet, otherwise that would have been embarrassing.
That's not what you were saying off camera. You were saying that bloody D. Christopher pulls that load of shit every day. Torrin says, what's your opinion on the cleanest A-can? I'm not really much of an A-can person, Torrin. I don't think I've ever actually performed one, so I don't know.
Well, I think it has to be My Politically Correct is probably the cleanest from my personal point of view.
Actually, that is a very good version. I will give you that.
But I mean, it depends, Tony. They all end up with some sort of compromise. I mean, the one Boris Wilde did on Penn and Teller was very good, although he got very lucky with the number that Penn said. But yeah, so you have a gimmick deck or you've got a sleight of hand. You know, but it's horses for courses. But do check out Politically Correct because I like it.
It's good, yeah. You've done it on one of the lives before.
I have done it on one of the lives,
yeah. Jason says, do you stock bicycle seconds? Unfortunately not, Jason. Josh says, can wait to come to the shop and see you guys. He can wait. Well, if you can wait, then
fair, Josh. You
fine,
can wait.
Josh. I was hoping you
frankly.
couldn't wait, to be honest, but yeah, there we go. But he can wait, apparently.
I never liked him.
That's what he says. He says, I can wait. See, that's what happens when kids aren't at school because of the bloody lockdown. They forget how to spell, you see.
But to be fair, he's probably had a load of Zoom lessons. He's probably screened out, keyboarded out, everything, isn't he?
Fingers are bleeding, his eyes are all... Torian says, hello everyone. I would highly recommend Darren Brand's Mind Boot Camp on Audible. I would recommend making it a free trial. Just listen to it. It's great. Thanks for the tip, Torian. I'll check that out. Matt Bowskill. Hello, Matt. He says, anyone want to join my Other Brothers tribute tags? We are calling it the Other Brothers. You just need a hipster moustache and the ability to poop magic dog shit at an alarming rate. Moobs optional and talent a disadvantage. Hopefully the Other Brothers aren't watching this because we've given them enough shit recently, I think. So yeah, there's the... I don't like to be too nasty, but I just don't like their magic. I'm not nasty towards them, just their the tricks.
Yeah,
and their
It is unfortunate. Yeah. I'll tell you. Well, no, is it unfortunate? I don't know. Spend more time. Just whatever.
Check out Craig Petty's channel as well. He's done a good review of Summit as well. So he's reviewed Summit, not something. Summit. Yes, because he's reviewed lots of things that could be something. Alex, where's the phrase "you are golden" come from? I've never heard you say it before, and you said it about 3 times in 2 minutes.
Did I? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm bored. Sorry, I'm bored of the book. Yeah.
You forgot to read the bloody thing.
No, it's all gone. Where's it gone? Come back. There it is. Ben Allen says, what are we talking about? Just waffling on about any old thing, Ben, because we haven't got much to talk about this week. Here, we can talk about something. So some of you guys may know that a few years ago we did these wonderful gunmetal grey close-up cases, okay? They were really, really nice. Yeah. They were originally made by Draper. And we got loads of them in and we were selling them, fantastic. And then they discontinued them, we couldn't get them anymore. The only reason I had a wholesale account was Draper was for this one case. Gone, couldn't get them. And loads of people clicked the old notify when available button, couldn't get them. However, we finally found a good replacement. So while we haven't had the gunmetal grey ones, we've been selling these ones, which are very nice as well. I was going to show you the standard close-up cases we do. So this is just a regular black one, and inside, Bobo's going to demonstrate for us now. It looks just kind of like that, standard close-up case, really.
That's good, actually, that's quite nice.
They are nice cases.
Yeah, in there.
We've got a lot of protection on these things over here. It's a nice little heavy-duty case. So we've been selling that one in the meantime, but finally, we have got some more gunmetal grey ones, and look how beautiful this thing looks. There we are. Bobo, do you like it? Come on, bye. So yeah, it's a lovely, lovely little case, very sturdy, very Gucci cool looking, standard inside, pretty much like the other one on there, but it's just, it looks sick.
Gucci.
Sick.
Gucci.
It looks sick, man. It looks sick. Gucci, well, I'm showing my age, Gucci. Yeah. It's sick, isn't it, mate? Yeah. That's what they say nowadays. But yeah, we've got those back in. So anyone who was after one of the gunmetal ones, they are available now on the website. So what else do we have to talk about? Anything else?
That's about it.
Not really a lot to talk about today, guys, because nothing new has come in. Well, it's coming in. Close the book, move on, says Nick. So I told you we've gone on too long.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Well, actually, the book does reference some other very good books. So, I mean, the Tantalisers, a pretty good trick. I did it on Stan the other day. It was fine. You liked it. So, you know.
Taking a phrase from Matt Bowskill, says Jason, prop dog shit by the sounds of it. So we still haven't worked out whether it's prop dog shit or prop dog shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like prop dog shit. Yeah.
Prop dog shit.
Yeah. Crap, says Walter. Scott Clark. So maybe for the book then? Yeah, maybe Scott. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Sean Mann says buy it just in case people start panic buying, bog roll, etc. Jason says, why do you think I'm getting 6 copies of Amnesia as a leaving gift? Cheers, Jace, you are now, mate. Matt says, is Calculated Thought any good? The title and Magic Squares malarkey makes me think there's a lot of math involved.
Well, it's proving very, very popular because we sold out within an hour.
Yeah, we got 6 of them in and boom, gone. So, yeah. Even your copy
my copy's gone.
Is now going as well. Yeah, we just sold that. So we'll have more next week though, guys, if you want it. But yeah, it should be good. Otto says, Jason, you can use the copies of Amnesia to prop up the Pile of Sands Mines DVDs you'll be getting too. Yeah,
we get Egyptian ink in for him.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason is getting all that Sans Mine stuff there. All that Sans Mine stuff there.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And if he says that on eBay, he might even get a £5 for it all. That's for everything, by the way. Jason Staples says, I'm getting it on Tuesday. Afternoon, fellows, says James Kerman. Hello, mate. I hope all is well. Jason says, do not give them ideas. Finley says, I noticed the other day on the newsletter that it says at the bottom, from Dave, Bobo and team. I thought you needed to update it and add Aki. You sent out the newsletter? What's going on?
Well, he read more of it than I did.
What's wrong with Aki? You've been Akiist. Don't be Akiist.
No, I won't mention Aki's. No, we've had this today over the pot. We've had it. No, don't start me. Yeah, sorry, you're right, Finley. The next, everyone can read the whole newsletter right to the bottom, and Aki will be on it.
There you go. Take Jason's name off it.
Yeah.
Adam Boner says there used to be a product called Pass Trainer that was 8 metal slabs to improve your slides. We used to sell it. Yeah, it was very good. Do you know if they're still available? They make your fingers feel like you've got abs, etc. Yes, they were brilliant. So yeah, the Pass Trainer was great. So as Adam says, it was just this really heavy blocks of steel, same shape as cards, and you could sit there and do your pass on them for about 4 hours, pick up a deck of cards, and it felt like you were lifting a pack of feathers, and the pass just kind of happened. It's like, ooh, it's gone. But they discontinued them. I don't know why. So yeah, it's a shame, but they're not available anymore. So I mean, you can get acrylic. So somebody took the same idea and made them into acrylic blocks just for doing flourishes and stuff like that. But they're nowhere near as good. The only way to do it really, I suppose, would be to go to a metal cutter or plasma cutter or something, or water jet cutter, and get them made yourself.
You can use if you go on Amazon, guitarists have these sort of finger thingies. It's not the same. I know it's not the same.
No. Did you ever use a Pass Trainer? You ever play with it?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
but anyway,
really
just
good,
as I don't know,
yeah.
Just as an afterthought, if you're interested.
Maybe we should look into seeing who had the rights to it, and if they're not doing it anymore, maybe buy the rights and produce them ourselves. I mean, we can't make them ourselves here, but we can certainly outsource it. So you never know. Worth looking up. Jason says that's because Alex hasn't proofread edited my footer. Brian says you've been ringing the bell. Does Aki think he needs to pee? No. He sees Dave tease you're going to want one. Says Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. Torrin says, nice one, Alex. Or nice onesie, Alex. If Liam made a close-up case, we could all call it ball bag. Liam, get on it, says Jason. Aprendo, hello Al, I hope you're well. He says, afternoon all, filming a Zoom version of Match of the Day tomorrow night. Yay!
Stick the link in.
Looking forward
Al,
to that.
he's got a show, hasn't he? It's the whole show. So stick your link in, Al, because
yeah. And everyone can watch it. Yeah,
it'd be nice to see you again soon.
Yeah. Brian says Boris Wallace is a good one. Yeah, it is indeed. Yeah. Josh says can't wait. Well, I mean, we know what you mean, mate. Benjamin says my perfect ACAN is to use a Svengali deck, not strictly any card, but the results have been a phenomenal.
Yeah, I've blown people away with that. Yep. The one downside with doing it with a Svengali deck is, of course, that it's always the same card.
Jason says Josh's fingers are knackered from all the manual labour. That's why he couldn't type properly. Yeah, probably, absolutely. Yeah. Those of you that know what we mean know what we mean. Daniel Chard, hello, buddy. He says I want to know who styled Dave's hair.
Mr. Sheen.
Stevie Wonder, or when he's not available, me, says Jason. Liam Ball says thank you. You're most welcome, mate. Sick in it, says Nigel. Sick in it. Thought of stocking Rob Zabrecki's Another World.
No, I thought it was a complete and utter waste of time. I don't know what everyone's talking about. It is just out of this world with different pictures of Bess and Houdini. I don't get it.
Matt Bowskill has cleared things up. He says it's prop. Dog shit.
Right, there you go.
Benjamin Edwards says there was a finger chopper where the volunteer put their finger in the blade, went through their finger and trapped it. Does that sound like Impossible Finger Chopper still exist? Does something like that Impossible Finger Chopper still exist? I don't know, Benjamin. I've never seen it, to be honest, so I really don't know. But if anyone watching does know, please do send Benjamin a quick message and let him know. Jonah says, will your large card silks fit into a Vanishing Fantasio cane? Probably not, no, because they're not as thin as regular silks. I mean, we can try one if you want, but they are a little bit thick. But more importantly, the edges of them are hemmed as well, and the edges are a little bit thicker as well. So I would say no on that. Yeah. Oh, I need the Amnesia book. I've got a table that wobbles, Jonas. Woody Mac, just glue the card together. Jason says they're a bit thicker than regular silks, Jonas, but I'm not 100% sure. Charlie says, could you show the Black Art Well table, please? We can, Charlie, but it ain't great, mate. It ain't great. If you want to hold that.
Okay, you go and try and hold the table at the right angle.
Yeah, because it is an angle thing. At the right angle and the right lighting, it's okay.
It looks alright from here, actually. It looks...
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad from here, does it? Hang on, where's the close-up camera? There it is, over there. So
that's it there. So I'll tell you what, you can all try and guess now where the hole is.
Have you ever seen my finger vanishing trick? Here we go. Here's a hole. Watch. There.
That looks alright.
Whoop. There we go. So that is it. At the right angle, looks fantastic.
From below.
Well, that angle looks terrible, but
no,
yeah.
Well, straight on it didn't look too bad, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to get the light. Yeah.
Can you see the hole there?
You can see it's
I
just
can't see
darker.
What about that way? Better?
Yeah,
I mean, obviously we've got lighting coming down from above, but
yeah. I mean,
so.
yeah.
Got 'em, Bobo. There you go. That is the Black Art table. I'm waiting for that special velvety stuff to become available. Do you know that that new scientific, like ultra black stuff they've got? It traps all light from any angle. You must have seen demos, scientific demos on YouTube. It's like the blackest of black stuff. If that stuff becomes cheap enough to use for magic, it's gonna revolutionise black art, because you can literally just have a close-up pad there and a big Bobo poop there. Yeah, you could just do the most insane.
It's alright. I'll use Amnesia for that, Dave.
You know what?
I'll use the book for that.
The shit's too good for it. So yeah, let's clean up your little Bobo poop. Get baby wipe on that afterwards. There we go. Right. Liam says already made a nice close-up case. Adam Bowner says the past training was made by Hondo. I've still got mine and really wish other magicians could still get it. Thank you for that, Adam. I might have a word with Hondo, see if he's going to produce it. If he might just be producing it himself and not selling it through Murphy, so we might still be able to get it from him. Do you want to put a note of that? And we'll look into that on Monday. Daniel Charge says, do you want me to give the Bruce Cervon books? Do you want to give me the Bruce Cervon books? Let me see. 200, 400, 600 pounds. Nah, I think not, though. I'll tell you what, though, with the Bruce Cervon books, I got those in because I thought they are wonderful and people are going to snap them up. We'll sell them in no time at all. And we've had them now about 3 years. I had no interest in them at all. Hardly anyone even looks at them on the website. So, bearing in mind, they are something like £200 each or something.
Before I haven't finished reading them all. Yeah.
Jason will now magically go and tell you exactly how much they are, but they are bloody expensive. It's like £200 or £300 each or something. But if anyone does want them or has interest in them, I will sell all 3 of them for the price of 2. So you're getting a free one. Purely because there's no point in holding them in stock. I'd rather just sell them. We'll lose a bit of money on them, but they're better than sitting up there having 600 quid's worth of.
They're really not. I'll tell you what.
Sitting up there for God knows how long.
So
they're amazing.
They are basically his notebooks, and
let me get the close-up cams on these. You never know. Might have some millionaire watching that might want to buy a lot of them for full price.
He has got impressively neat handwriting, which is, you know.
So the whole book is written in handwriting like this. There's no typed words in it at all, other than the actual thing at the top there.
Yeah.
All his ideas and work.
And there are some really nice ideas. I do actually occasionally get these off the shelf and read his ideas.
Do you want to big up Bruce Cervon?
Well, I mean, if you watch him perform, you'll go to sleep. But his actual magic is really strong and really cleverly constructed.
Clever, yeah. It's clever. Clever's a word.
Yeah, in the hands of anyone else, it's amazing material. And it's not. I mean, I'm doing him a disservice. He's not that bad.
Little drawings there as well, little hand done drawings and stuff like that.
Yep. So there you go. I mean,
there we are. That's it.
I mean, his books, Ultra Cervon and Cervon File. Yeah, some really nice, powerful stuff in there. And there are his ideas. So they are. Well, they're pretty rare as well now, aren't they?
And the issues, by the way, if you think, well, I want to get the issues in between, there are only 3 issues, and I can't remember what the numbers are.
2, 4, and 5.
Yeah, 2, 4, and 5. So 1, 3, and 4 aren't available. So 1, was it?
1 and 3.
Yeah, 1 and 3 aren't available. They don't exist. Well, they're not available for sale anywhere.
He was never terribly good at counting, Bruce. Maths wasn't his strong point.
Otto says, spent a good amount of time this week playing around with a stretch stump tip. What an amazing tool that is. So very underrated. The Sharpie through table you can do with it is fantastic. Thank you there, Otto. If anyone has never seen my stretch stump tip, just let me know on here and I'll show you my favourite little things to do with it. A little Sharpie vanish. It's fantastic. Andy Tingley says, I could tell you where to put the finger, but I can't type and link anymore. I can't type the link anymore. P.S. It's dangerous. Finger chopper, says Andy. Andy Tingley. Christopher Barnum says, does the checkered chip trick still exist? The black and white one? If not, do you recommend any colour chip tricks? I don't know, Christopher. Do you know?
Not my, no.
No idea.
Not my area of expertise either.
Yeah, not mine either. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that at all. So I'm afraid I can't really help on that, Christopher. But again, if any of the masses watching does know, please do post about it or drop Chris a message. Adam Bowner says, Vanta Black is the stuff you want about, Dave. Thank you, Adam. I didn't even know what it was called. I couldn't have told you that. But yeah, it's insane stuff. If you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube. It's going to be groundbreaking for Magic if they ever get it right.
I'll tell you what I did see was something. There's a material that it's soft. If you push slowly into it, it's soft. But if you hit it sharply, it's rock hard.
It's called cornflower.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You ever seen that?
no.
You never seen cornflower in water?
Don't do it now.
Cornflower, I used to do this as a case to play around with it. I used to do little sciencey stuff like this. You mix cornflour in with water, okay, and you can put your finger in. It's like almost like custard. You can put your finger in it, it will sink to the bottom. You can put something in it, it'll sink it down. But if you tap it hard, it's rock hard.
Oh, okay.
And if you bring it out, if you put it in your hand, it'll slowly drizzle over your hand, but you can just break it in half if you just try and break it. It's just weird stuff.
Oh, okay.
Any good books come out recently, says Daniel Charge. Yes, we've got Amnesia just come out and Bruce Cervon notebooks, which you already know about.
Book.
So yeah, worth buying both of them.
Slightly out of order by Patrick G. Redford. If you're interested in Stay Stacks, yep. And well, it's a modified mnemonic, obviously, that he uses.
What's your favourite book over the last few months?
Well, I don't know, because this Calculated Thoughts is, I don't know, it's mentalism now. I'm not sure Calculated Thoughts. Framework by Tom Frame.
Daniel's a card man.
Yeah, Framework by Tom Frame. I really like. We've got Second Thoughts by Ramon Riobol, which I really like. But I know Daniel, you're a bit of a slight master, aren't you? And that's more of a maths scenario. But yeah, other than that, no, I like Framework by Tom Frame.
Hope that helps, mate. Otto says Vanta Black as well, and he says, and its clones are very useful. Just ask all the Koreans building their cats around it. Building their cats around it? I don't get that one. Axe around it. Sorry, axe around it. Yeah, okay. Right, so what you're saying is there's an alternative to Vanta Black and the Koreans are doing. Oh, we'll have to look into that. Sounds interesting. That's a bit of weekend YouTubing for me, I think. A friendo says, my Zoom version of Match of the Day will be here at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 30-minute show. Topic all round to Alfredo Zoom Magic Show with the links on that. So thank you for posting that.
Alfredo is, just watch him.
Funny. Please don't build cats, says Otto. David Abel says, thank you so much for the Ramon Bilbao book. What a treasure and such a speedy service. Literally put the wallet away and it arrived. Wow. David, that's the PropDog way, mate.
Get your wallet out again. Get your wallet out.
We are the shop that holds a full complement of stock. If it's on the website and it says it's in stock, it's around here. Yes. None of this 22,000 products in stock available for immediate delivery.
I'll tell you what, the number of people who ring up going, I see you've got it on your website, do you have it?
Yeah, we're like, well, it says on the website we got it, but they're so used to the other service.
Yeah, they do. They say, oh, because yes.
Right. Benjamin Edwards says, I have not seen a checkered. Two different spellings. Chip trick in a while. But the colour deception chips, brackets 2 black and white turned to 4 colours, close brackets, still exist. The quality varies, but magic makers make a decent set. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Also, do check out E-Magic Tricks. So Andy Hurst, he's a coin engineer. He makes a lot of chips as well. So he's got all these kind of chips where you put one on the colour chip on there and turn it over and the chip thing moves and all that kind of, the old stuff. He sells a lot of that. So that's emagictricks.co.uk and it's Andy Hurst. Daniel Charles says, any recommendations on a good peak wallet? So peak wallets that we like, the Thought Transmitter version 2, not the newest one, although it does the same job, it's just not as good a quality. The Jack's wallet is my favourite because there's no electronics to go wrong. There's a really big window on it. Alakazam have a good one called The Business. It's a little business card holder with a good peak in it.
Razor Wallet by
the
D.
Razor Wallet,
Christopher.
yeah, D. Christopher, that's a great
And
one.
Shadow
really
Wallet
popular.
coming out by D. Christopher. D.
Yeah.
Christopher, now's your chance, mate.
So those are a couple of just off the top of my head that we sell a lot of and recommend. There are loads of other ones as
If
well.
you want
but,
more information, Daniel, just give us a call, or I can email you pictures, whatever. You know, you can't come into the shop unfortunately, but I can video stuff and whatever you want of each product.
Right, Jason says each book, the Cervon books, by the way, each book is £221.50. So basically 663 quid.
And you're getting it for 400, less than
In fact,
£450.
£664.50. I will do both books for £400 if someone wants it. You'll save yourself 260 quid. There you go.
And then I won't be able to read them.
This weekend.
This
Read them.
weekend. This is it.
Yeah. If you buy them and they look slightly looked at, you know why.
Can we throw in Amnesia?
Yeah, we'll throw in Amnesia free of charge as well. How's that? Otto says, I use the JWL Plus wallet. Thank you,
Yeah,
Otto.
that's true.
So do I. Ben Allen says, Razor Wallet by D. Christopher is fantastic. Matt says, what's the most aesthetically pleasing book you stock? I'm probably too lazy to read it, but I do enjoy a bookshelf that looks nice. The Bruce Cervon notebooks are really aesthetically pleasing. They look beautiful.
I like Pure Imagination by Scott Robinson. It's a very nice looking book. I don't care what the content is. I mean,
What the books?
the old jammy Swiss ones.
Bookshelf looks. I'm having a look over here. Right. Okay,
The jammy
so
Swiss ones look nice.
I would
don't
say
they?
that is the nicest book we have.
Oh, it's not a bad book actually either.
Yeah.
Archaeology, Vanny Bossy, got some nice
Ooh.
routines in there.
You can see how good that looks on your bookshelf. Look, with the focus, not focusing. There, kind of focus. You see how nice that looks. Yeah, beautiful looking book. So yeah, if you want to make your bookshelf look nice, Vanny, buy 20 copies of that. Jason says International Magic does it.
Does what? What do they do?
What do they do, Jason? We're like 20 minutes behind you, I think, on this one. Jeffrey Yurch has raised a wallet. Thank you, Jeffrey. That's a recommendation for a peak wallet, I guess. Jason says we do sell a beautiful chip version made in Germany on the website. Black and white chips and rainbow fantasy. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
That's what we said.
Just testing you,
we
Jason.
did say that, didn't
Just
we?
testing you. Yeah. They, I think it must have cut out when they did that. Yeah. Don't even know what I sell in my own shop. David Abel says Daniel Chard, Ramon Bilbao book. Wow. Thank you for the recommendation, David. Adrian says Newtonian fluid. Ooh, getting posh here, look, with all the words.
What?
Big
What
words.
was that? Oh, was that what I was
Newtonian
mentioning?
fluid.
Was that what you just put down as being cornflower?
I know. I thought it was the name of a book.
Well, Newtonian fluid
I
sounds...
thought it was a book that looked nice in your bookshelf. Newtonian fluid. Do we sell that? I don't know. I guess that's what it is then. Have you seen the is it called magnetite or something? The metallic sort of magnetic liquid. Have you seen that? I've got some downstairs. It's the magnetic ferrous fluid. Ferrous fluid. That's what it's called. Have you seen it?
No, see,
No,
whenever you start something like this, Dave,
No,
this is where you're just going to come up and, in somehow I'm
Ferrous
going to end up
fluid,
hurt
right.
or messy or something.
I think I might still have some downstairs. If not, I'll show you a video afterwards. Ferrous fluid is a magnetic fluid, okay? It is a liquid, and it usually comes in like a petri dish. And if you put a magnet under it, the magnetic, you get waves that come up and round.
So does it contain a lot of iron or something?
Some kind of ferrous, I don't know whether it's
okay.
ferrous particles or whatever,
Right.
or
Yeah,
whether
go
it's
on.
magnetic particles, I don't know. But you know how, let's say that's a magnet, so the poles will come out and around. Well, if you put it that way and put this petri dish on top, these poles, as if they would come around, they don't come around. What they do is they create this wonderful spike. So the first part of the pole, until it becomes too weak, comes out. So if you can, have you seen those balls you put in a tumble dryer? They're like spiked balls that you put in a tumble dryer to make your clothes fluffy. Do you know those? Or you get them that you can massage your back with. It's like a ball with spikes on it. Right, imagine that, but you just slice off the top of it and then you put it down, and that's what the fluid looks like. It goes into that shape. It's bizarre because you put the magnet and it just comes up and then goes. It's like really weird stuff. But anyway, I'll show you after this. We'll talk about it. Sorry guys, it just went off. I do my normal Dave thing, just going off on one. Eamon, hello Eamon. He says, thanks guys for my close-up pad you sent. It's beautifully made. I said it's beautifully made. And I just finished working at home, so going to practice some routines on it. You are most welcome, Eamon. I'm glad it was beautifully made, because I made it myself. Daniel Chard said, what's the Ramon book about? The Ramon book.
Well, it's all cards. I'll tell you, Ramon really knows. How to describe it? The properties of cards, of a deck of cards. So not just that they're 52, but how the numbers add up and everything else. So it's very hard to explain. I think there's a thread on the Magic Cafe all about it. But they're sort of almost easy to do, semi-automatic card tricks based on the properties of a deck of cards. Is probably how I'd round it off.
Okay, cornflour plus water equals non-Newtonian fluid, says Ottar. Thanks for that, Ottar. Amnesia, buy one, get 3 free. I'll just put that one on there that Daniel Charles says. Liam says, it's called Black 2.0 and sold by Stuart Semple. Oh, okay, interesting. Thank you for that, Liam. Rich Relish says, calculated thoughts gives you the process to make a magic square with any numbers in the centre, which will be a great item for the wedding, splitting the date, e.g. 26-20-20-21. Brendan says, I think Future Magic does checker chip, not 100% sure. P.S. The Future Magic do the best, most reliable arm chopper ever. If anyone is looking for one, most versions will eventually stop working because of the mechanism, but this version is a masterpiece. Thank you, Brendan. That's really good of you to say so. I will look into getting that. Jason says, we love Future Magic, Brendan. I'll look into getting the arm chopper in. There you go, read my mind. Brian says, Razor is amazing, but I've got the Shadow Wallet I have coming as well. But I've got the Shadow Wallet I have coming as well. Doesn't make sense. Okay. Nick Adcock says, are you reviewing Shadow Wallet? I can't see it.
It's going to be. I'm quite confident. I haven't seen it, but it's going to be very good. I've seen D. Christopher explaining it and showing what it is and the workings of it. And, looks beautiful, but yeah.
Gary Simpson says, got my black and white to colour chips from Davenport's years ago. Maybe they still sell them. Davenport's are closed down, aren't they? I think
they've got a website, haven't they?
The website's still going, is it?
I think.
Has the shop closed yet or not? I know it's
shop's shut.
Closing. Right, okay.
But the website may still be on.
Oh, okay. Big fan of the Hideout. Not the very best peak, but great almost all-rounder, says Matt Baskell. Not arrived yet, Nick, says Jason. Steve Faulkner, Pure Imagination is a great book. Hello, mate.
It is. It's one of my favourites. I think it was one of my favourites of last year.
And if you haven't checked them out already, do check out Steve Faulkner's channel. Steve, want to post your link on here, mate, just so everyone see your wonderful reviews. I'm sure most people have seen them, but just in case there's someone watching who hasn't seen your wonderful reviews.
And actually, if you want a good-looking bookshelf, if you look at Steve's reviews, he's got them all very nicely stacked up, and so that's probably the best place if you want a good-looking magic bookshelf. Steve's among.
Martin Lester says, hi PropDog, calculated thoughts by Doug Diamond last night. I had notification that this will be back in stock today, but when I looked on first thing this morning, it says notify me when back in stock. Any idea when you expect it to be back? Right, so it came in stock yesterday. We had 6, and everyone else who pressed notify when available all got the same email as you, and a whole rush of people went, quick, go and get it, and they all sold out like that. Boom. So we will have more next week. We've got 6 coming in next week, have we?
6 already, we might up it.
Let's
might have more.
Yeah, put it to 10. Put it to 10, and then we'll see how they sell out. And if they sell out, we'll get more in. So won't be long, guys. Brian says, Amnesia looks nice. You should buy 6 copies to make the bookshelf look really nice. Simon says, hey, are you getting the Steve Spill books? How to Make Love and Magic is My Weed in softcover edition. I think they print them. Print began in March. $75 each on his website. Or do you have the hardcover edition?
We have the hardcovers.
So Simon, we did sell it. As far as I know, we've sold out of them all, and they're no longer available through the normal supplier, through Murphy's Magic, which is where we did get them. So they're all out. They're not available for whatever reason. Murphy's have discontinued them. So it's not like they're out of stock, they've been discontinued. So I think you can only get them from Steve himself. So if you do want one, go and have a word with them. Jonas says the colour deception chips and the checkered chips were made by Per Klusan in Denmark. I think he stopped a few years ago. He also made the best breakaway wand I ever used.
I'm going to start checking some of Jonas's posts because he seems to know an awful lot about an awful lot of things. He mentions names. I mean, I don't know. He could just be making it up, though, couldn't he?
He's got a list of names here, and he's
Pierre
saying...
Klusen in Denmark.
I think I use the word Pierre and Klusen. Pierre Klusen made them.
You see, Per Klusen in Denmark sounds very viable. It sounds like it could be true, but I wager no one else watching this has heard of Pierre Klusen.
I know what's going on.
I think it's... I'm not sure, Jonas, whether or not you...
Jonas is sitting there with his bottle of whiskey, or bottle of vodka, and he's going,
Absinthe.
Made in Person. Okay, we use Person. It's like The Usual Suspects. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Afterwards, you go and look at
Everything around. And
yeah, Jonas's wall, and everything on his wall is related to everything he's been saying over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
If you've never seen the movie, it wouldn't make any sense to you, but hopefully you have. Jason says, checker chips. Chris Page says, you sell on the website the Hypno Chips 2 and Rainbow Fantasy black and white chips. Are these any good? I presume they are. Jason says they're good. I haven't really had a look at them. I didn't even know we sold them until Jason mentioned it. But Jason, are they any good? In fact, Jason says, next week, Martin, they sold out in a few hours. Okay, so we're getting more in and they'll be back in. Okay. Paul Curry's book is the weirdest cover.
Yeah, it's really, yeah. Where is it? Have we sold out? We can't have sold out, right?
While you're looking, Matt says, beautiful looking book. I'll get my order in times 20.
So yeah, no, this is. I mean, I've never seen the juxtaposition for a brilliant content with such a dreadful cover.
Green and red should never be used together. You know that. They're two
That's
colours.
nonsense.
No, they are.
I shall prove you wrong with my outfit on Monday.
That's my guys. Green and red should never be put side by side. They're two colours that do not work in design or anything.
But it's only the dust jacket. Take the dust jacket off. It's fine.
Daniel Charles says, how would you sum up the Amnesia book in 3 words?
God.
Amnesia.
Well, I mean,
do you know anything about a book called Amnesia?
I've never heard of it. The thing is, what I will say is, Tantaliser in Royal Road, it's a good trick. Basically, if you deal them out, take the 20-second card, always be the right card. The Duffy trick, very good trick.
Yeah.
But not his. Buy those books.
Right, sum up in 3 words. I can't remember. There you go.
Pointless. Just pointless. Pointless.
That's 4 words.
Oh, pointless.
Pointless, just pointless. 3 words, okay. Pointless, pointless, pointless. Prop dog shit, says Charlie Robinson.
Yeah, there you go.
Good 3 words. That's why I said it wrong, didn't I? Prop dog shit. There you go. Chris, they're lovely, German made and high quality. That's not Amnesia, by the way, that's the chips. Ferrofluid, thank you. What are Ferrofluid? Edwin True says Ferrofluid and Gallium. Everyone should have some. Yeah, Gallium's great.
Jonas, it's not a drink, Jonas. That's not a drink. Alright, before you're in there.
Or if you do drink it, get yourself a magnet and bring it back up fast. It's
I can see this. Gallium's gorgeous.
Yeah, gallium, by the way, if you don't know gallium is a metal that melts at a very, very low temperature. So let's say you've got a block of this stuff, you can put it in hot water and it will melt within the water and look like mercury. You can take it out and it'll stay running until you put it back in the fridge or take it into a colder environment. So what I've done with people in the past is to make things for them from gallium, like coins. I've made quite a few coins from gallium. People have used teaspoons, making a teaspoon out of it. So basically, your trick is you get a nice hot cup of coffee like that. You get your teaspoon, you put it in to stir it, and go, it's gone. And then you can show that it's all gone. And what they don't see is a little bit of liquid in the bottom of the cup. And then you pour your water out, you freeze your gallium again, you separate it, dry it off, and you can put it back in the mold again. So gallium is great. You can do all kinds of weird and wonderful things with it.
Well, Mick Edwards is about to mention Pure Imagination being a brilliant book, and since a lot of people are mentioning it, I thought I'd show it to you. It's a really nice, it's a gorgeous looking book. It's got a really nice card to pocket as well in there. That's if you're scared of palming and stuff like that, brilliant no palm card to pocket. Lovely book on card magic. Can't recommend it highly enough. And it sold like hotcakes when we first got it in. It's one of those things where things will sell. You can literally sell 10 one week and it just gradually peters off, and then no one seems to look at it ever again. And this is one of those things that you really should have if you're into card magic. You should have it.
Well, 2 things. 1, we've never sold hotcakes, so how would you know? And 2,
well, they're golden. They're golden.
There is something wrong with that book.
What's wrong with that book?
There's one thing you will not like about that book.
The shape.
Yes. If your bookshelf has lots and lots of lovely sized books like this, all in good proportions, when you put that in your bookshelf, that one book is going to stand out and it's going to really annoy you. So you're going to have to put all the other books in your bookshelf to go level with it, so all looks good. There you go. That's the one problem with it. And that's the only problem. That's even worse. So here's a bookshelf so far, right?
So this is really annoying as well, because these are also really good books. So Jeffrey, if you're into coins, that's a brilliant book. And obviously Peter Duffy, they are just...
You've got your normal books here either side, so here's your normal books.
Why are we doing this? Why are we just making...
Because we've got to have something to talk about.
This is actually what my bookshelf looks like.
Oh, hang on, that way around. So you've got one book over there, and you're going to put that by there. So this is going to be a bookshelf. So then you've got to figure out a way to do this.
You
So you're
can't
going to have
see
to put that one over there, look, and you're going to have to put that one over there, and then you're going to have all these weird shapes on your bookshelf, and that's going to really annoy you.
But can I just say, this does make sense. So I have actually bought one of those cookery book stands, which I don't know why I didn't get one earlier. But the advantage of a long book is you can do that. You see.
Yeah, and you
You
can't
see,
do that
because
with
otherwise
these.
otherwise they keep doing that, don't they? And then you keep having your coffee mug on there. So
Yeah. Genius.
You see?
Genius. I
So-
bow to your book knowledge.
there's a
There you go.
reason. There is a reason.
Right.
You just have to stack them.
There you go. Okay. Oh, the wonderful things we talk about on the PropDog Live.
Desperation or what?
Yes.
Shape of books now.
When did the Wizard product review ever, talk about the shape of books?
I'll tell you, something. I've just noticed that Daniel Charles, he sells a lot of books though. Daniel Charles, he gets through them.
Does he? Well, you
does
read
it.
them.
He reads them and sells them. Yeah.
Tangent about magnetic liquid. You drinking, Jonas? Says Brian. Yeah, drink up. Nemid says, in fact, it's not a tangent because it could be useful in Magic. Yeah. Well, as soon as it came out, I bought a load thinking, right, what can I use this for? Nemid says, charge, you're going to need another house if you buy any more books.
Yeah.
Sell more books or build a house on books. Yeah, I live in it. I fancy read.
Yeah.
Take out my kitchen wall, read it, and put it back. There you go.
Daniel Chard does have some nice DVDs out and things like that. By the way,
He does.
Daniel, if you want to go and pick yourself up while you're here.
Yeah, and Steve says thank you, Steve Faulkner. Daniel says a first world problem, laugh out loud. Jonas says Parrot Magic in Denmark still carries the original Per Clausen chips and breakaway wands. Boom, there you go.
She's taking the
Go
mick
check
now.
them
Look
out.
at this Per Gerald Magic in Denmark. He's making that up.
He's looked across his room, seen a picture
It's
of a parrot and
just
goes,
ridiculous.
Parrots.
Who knows what he's going to write next? It's just, come on, Jonas.
Perry says, can you replace the battery in the new Thought transmitter? Yes, but you'll have to be good with the soldering iron. So you can, but it is soldered. So the light is soldered to the battery. So you have to unsolder it and resolder a new one on.
Wouldn't it just be easier to replace the whole gimmick thingy? Can you not
Well,
just...
you can, but then you have to buy the whole lot over again. So
okay. No, I just sort of thinking that because it's only one of those little. Well, anyway.
yeah, I will show everyone the gimmick on it. I'm going to undo all that.
But you could just buy the LED, couldn't you? And just.
Yeah, but there we are. So
I mean, you could remake that easily enough, though, can you?
Yeah.
Can you stick it rather than solder it? Can't you?
My glasses. I'm just wondering. Actually, they may not have actually. They may have just stuck it down. If they stuck it down,
No,
that's
I
even
reckon
better.
you might. If not, it would work if you stuck it down, wouldn't it? There must just be. Surely you could slip a battery in there. Can you slip out those stuff?
You can. Oh, look at that. There you go. Boom. So as long as you don't ruin that little bit there, you can buy a new battery. It takes a CR 2016. You can. I thought they were soldered, but they're not actually soldered. So you can put that back in like that. Stick it on,
Boom.
and it works. Ah, well there you go. You learn something new every day. That's not sticking very well. It doesn't stick anymore. So that was obviously stuck on. So you'd have to get a tiny bit of double-sided sticky tape or a little bit of Pritt stick on the edge there, and then that will go on there, and you can redo it. So yes, boom, there you go. So there is one little advantage about the new one. So hopefully, yeah, that will sell us a few more, because that was one of the major problems people had with it, is that you couldn't change your battery before. Well, you could, but it was just too awkward.
Oh, maybe that's why it's 3.0 then.
Maybe, but then I'm pretty sure they won't encourage anyone to change
No,
the
of course
battery
not.
on the instructions, because if they did that, then they would lose sales. They're relying on the fact that people will run out of batteries and buy a whole new unit. So I doubt very much if they'll tell you that on the instructions. Anyone who's bought the new version, if they do mention that, please do let us know. Matt says, sorry to be a pedantic dickhead, but
No, again.
it's bow skill. Bow as in
bow skill.
bow skill, not bow skill. My apologies. I knew a bow skill in the Marines, you see, so that was why I say bow skill. But bow skill.
Bow skill would be somebody who could steer a boat well, wouldn't it? I suppose somebody could fly an arrow well.
Not your name then.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Bow as in bow. Right, in it.
Sorry,
in it,
Matt.
geezer. Yeah. So, Mr. Bowskill, thank you. Told off. I'm a load of PropDog shit, aren't I? Alan Simmons says, late to the show, what's the book on the desk? Have I missed a review?
Oh, you have, yeah.
You missed 2
Amnesia.
reviews.
And
it's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah,
You must get this
absolutely
book.
brilliant. Yeah.
You're-
Buy 2,
you're-
buy a backup.
You're a while away. Yeah, we've got 6 in stock. They're going really hard hotcakes.
Chris Gillen says, very diplomatic about Summit. Steve? Sandy Wilson
I know.
says...
I did watch Steve's review of Summit. I don't want to harbour on about Summit, but the actual gimmick and working is the trick's just so completely flawed.
I haven't seen his review yet.
But so if you could do look. Oh, anyway. You could do other stuff with the gimmick, which would be much better, but not the trick that you get.
But I said to you the other day exactly what Craig says in his one. I said that maybe I should go out and film a performance of something, and I will do it in one cut, but I will perform, let's say, 5 times exactly in a row as they teach you on the DVD, and then do 5 times of just a Sharpie in a card, pop by pop deck, force a card, and do that. And literally I would do it in one single cut, all 10 performances, so no one can say that, oh, you're just choosing the best reactions. So you can see clearly one single cut, and I guarantee you the reactions from just a Sharpie, a card in a Sharpie and force a card will be exactly the same as without. I can't see any difference in reactions, or if anything else, the one where you force a card might be better because you just give them the Sharpies to open it up yourself.
Yeah.
You know, just break it open and do whatever you want. It might be even better. And I guarantee you get equal or better reactions.
What you need to
save
change
yourself a lot of money.
You need to change it even into a prediction effect.
Yeah.
In which case you need to tell them there's something in the pen because it's a prediction, which makes it a bit odd. Or it has to be something too Sharpie, so you have to make it disappear or vanish, or they need to choose a card so that a card can appear somewhere. To do it without the deck doesn't make any sense. So anyway,
force a card, pop by popper.
Yeah.
Right? Force a card, get them to look at it, put it back in the deck, bring out the Sharpie, give them the Sharpie, okay, switch your deck for a deck without that force, regulator, without the force card, give them the deck and say, right, I want you on the count of 3 to do the magic for me. Take your magic wand, Sharpie, and tap it on the card, and I want you to say your card very loud as you tap it. 4 clubs, boom. Have a look through the deck. 4 clubs is gone, or whatever it was. Open the pen. Yeah. So it's just a case of, right, how can I make some money? Let's take a trick you don't need to make it and sell it, and we'll make a load of money. Sandy Wilson says, Per Clausen used to manufacture all of Mark Leverage's bra stuff. Clausen is pronounced Clausen.
Oh.
As in Clausen.
Oh, Jonas has got to Sandy. Jonas has got to Sandy on this one. Now you're both making it up.
What happened there? Come back. So just magically scroll down there for some reason.
But anyway, I was saying the great thing about Steve's reviews and Craig's reviews and things, it would be really nice if I was telling this to Dave, if everyone who does a review sat around a table and we all got the trick and we all went away for a week and then we all came back and we all discussed it, so you could have ECAT and
so all of us on a round table, one camera showing
and we
the
discuss
live,
it and we say
we
what we
argue
think.
the points out.
Yeah, it'd be really good fun.
Yeah, argue or discuss.
Yeah, it'd be really good fun because Steve's good review. Steve's reviews are very good.
Yes. Walter says, Alex, you need to download Jason's Magic Brain before he leaves. Hi Perry, it's possible. Yes, says Jason. Russ Jackson says, I'm ancient, but remember the Clausen chips. They were superb. Ottar says, I've heard of Per Clausen and Parrot Magic.
Right.
He's even hosted Max Maven lecture the other night.
All right.
Thank you. I don't know how to
Hi
pronounce
Ottar,
that.
by the way. Hello.
I don't know if it's Parrot or Jarrett, but either one. Jonas says, here's the link for the Clausen things. Yay, thank you for that, Jonas. Amazing. Jason says, I'll read my brain. Let me first delete the browsing history. Yes. Ben Allen says, the chips you sell in the shop, do they come with dip? Yes, spicy salsa sauce, yeah. Brian says, read -other-books is your 3 words to describe Amnesia. Mikkel says, I live in Denmark. I know about Per Clausen. PC Magic. And they make the very best poker chips, and Pajero Magic .dk. It has a few left, but they are not made anymore. Okay. Get in there quick, guys. Thank you for that, Mikkel. Appreciate that. I'll put that up there so everyone can see that. Jason says, awful if you buy one. I'll throw in some mayo. At least that's what I'll tell you it is, Jason.
Chase.
Says Ben. Amber says Gallium is fun on bicycles. Gallium is fun on bicycles. What do you do with that on a bicycle, Amber? Matt Bascal says, best deck switch, ? Cooler, cold case, or something else. Sean Farquhar's deck switch is the one I like the best. If you're wearing a jacket, just literally open your jacket, drop one in, pick up the other one from your side pocket. That's the best one I've used. I don't know. I've never used cooler, cold case, or something else. So if anyone's got any recommendations for Matt Boskill, do let us know. Jason says, Alex's spring onions.
That's my deck switch.
Okay.
I'll teach you one day. I'll do it on the live one day. My spring onions deck switch.
Okay. Charlie Robinson says Sean's pocket Sharpie switch. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah. Chris Bates says, Alex, have you had your jab yet?
I think he's implying that you might hit me. I think that might be the way we're going.
iDrop is my favourite deck switch, says Otter. Steve Faulkner says all of the Assange book's are different sizes.
You see, I knew, Steve. I knew you arranged your bookcase, don't you? I can see that getting on your nerve. Yeah.
Nemid says that latter book is torturing my bookshelf. OCD daily. Good book though. Matt says, that's my bookshelf. There will be a mental breakdown. Brian says the long goodbye book is a weird shape, but it's a great. So you can have it open in front of you with the mat, and it's not taking up too much space on the table. Doug Thornton says book sizes are maddening. Yes, I love them, but moving recently they were a bitch to pack.
Oh yeah.
He also says something else on that, but I'll post that, not say it. Pete Beecham says Rainbow Fantasy 2. Rainbow Fantasy, 2 poker chips, black and white, swap places, then they become blue, red, green and yellow. Green and red never together. I use it for duochrome at work. I'm an optician. There you go. See? Green and red never together.
What do you mean duochrome?
It'll be a colour blindness thing, I should imagine.
Okay, you see, here we go. So I've never had my eyes tested.
Never?
Never.
Jason never had his eyes tested either. Ryan says, hi, will you be getting Canvas by Louis Almeida in? Brackets is on Murphy's, and it is a blank to printed deck routine. Have you seen it yet? Have you had a look?
No.
Write it down.
Sounds
check it out. We will check it out, Ryan, and if it's any good, we'll get it in. If it's not, we won't.
It sounds like it sounds very much like mental photography, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a bit. Yeah. Jason says, who made your bookshelf laugh out loud? Brian says that's he says we've been here since midday. Alex is holding us hostage while he reviews every book in the shop. Jason says, not sure, Ryan. You could always request it through our brilliant and underused Murphy's order page.
Very true, yeah.
Very true, yes. If you don't know what that is, on the first product on nearly every page on the website, definitely every category, is a little Murphy's ad. If you click on that, you can see Murphy's entire range. Choose any product on that, copy the the code, put it in the little box, press go. We'll have a look. If it's available, we'll let you know, and we'll let you know the cost of it.
So basically, yeah, some shops have a warehouse that takes 2 or 3 days to ship from, don't they?
They don't always call it a warehouse. That's just one shop. Yeah, other people just completely lie blatantly about it and say they've got it in stock. 2 or 3 days. Other people just say special order. Other people say not in stock or whatever. There's various methods of saying it. Yeah.
We don't like to do that, but we have a Murphy's thing, so you can anything you like.
Yeah.
Order anything you like, and we'll get it within 3 days.
Yeah,
usually.
and it'll be as quick, if not quicker, than the other people that say it's special order or whatever. Yeah. Andy Tingley says you can buy the Warden stone coins from Yamanama.
Oh, Andy.
Yamanama. I'm going to say this. Yamanama. Yeah.
Jonas is going to be on that. Jonas is going to tell me he's going to put the website up for that now, isn't he?
How was the first night, Alex?
I survived. My neighbour brought round. So first night on the boat last night.
Oh, you did sleep on it. Oh,
yeah. My neighbour brought round a pineapple to welcome me to the island. Slept on the boat. Everything was surprisingly cosy. Floor was a bit cold
last night, wasn't it?
Floor was a bit cold, so I'm going to get a rug.
I lent you my hammock.
Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, I'll use the hammock next time.
So I'm not using it. Bring it back. I'm going to need it soon.
So it's really good. And woke up this morning, had a shower.
Woke up this morning, 2 miles down the Thames. Wondering what the hell the boat was.
The funny thing is, so the shower has a window in it, and I haven't got round to frosting the window. So I had
Squirrel was having a good look.
A lot of the islanders were very appreciative of my showering technique this morning.
You didn't see fish swimming by then. No. Okay. Torrance says it's somewhat similar to Darren Brown's smoke.
Right, no, so Darren Brown's smoke is what you should be doing with Summit. So Darren Brown knows how to construct a trick. And that is basically, if something is going to appear inside something, it first has to have vanished. And so therefore he makes a freely selected card vanish and reappear somewhere else. That is a very good, well constructed trick, which you can use Summit to achieve.
There you go. Right, we're getting on late now, guys, so no more comments, and then we will do a giveaway today. Andy Tingley says you can buy the Wolstonik coins on... Well, that was what Johnny told me. I'll post that so people can read it, because I'm not going to read all that out. There you go. James Howell says no deck in play for Summit.
And that's the problem.
Well, it's as Craig says on his one. They say, but there's no deck in play, so you haven't got to carry a deck of cards round. You've only got to carry your gimmicks round. But the gimmicks are pretty much bigger. All the gimmicks together are bigger than the deck of cards anyway. So why not just carry a deck of cards and a single Sharpie, as Craig says, and you've got exactly the same effect.
Yeah, I mean, you can intercessor it, you can do anything with it, can't you?
But it's just the way they say, but it's a thought of card deck of cards, so you don't need to carry a deck of cards around with you. But
it's a thought of card in Sharpie, and if you read that sentence, it's ridiculous. Card to Sharpie makes sense, thought of card in Sharpie doesn't. That's a problem. But, I mean, work your way around it.
Chris Galinder says you would have to bleep Craig in a group review. Yes, absolutely. Brian says if we have to remember you in the dress, so do you, Jason.
That's the deleting history.
Oh, yeah.
Can I just say a thing about Craig's review? His son, Reynold, is also a bit of a star on his reviews as well.
Oh, he is, yeah. Reynold's great.
Reynold is great.
He's going to be a talent when he's older.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we like Reynold. We made a pad for him as well once. Matt Boscroll says, solution to Summit. Drug your unwitting spectator, transport them to the actual summit of your nearest mountain, wake them up and do the card and Sharpie reveal. Can't fail to get a reaction. That's the best reaction you will get out of the trip. Nigel Quinn says Richard Young's TNR changing card is released next week? ? Yes, I believe it is, and we should be getting it in. Gallium eats aluminium, says Amber. Didn't know that. Interesting. Ben Allen says Ben Earl has a great deck switch DVD. Andy Tingley says Alex's boat is made of gallium. Wait till the Thames warms up. PropDog, sorry, that's Jason. Says already changing cards. We've messaged Richard about them. Andrew Vaughan says hi guys, late today. Catch up later.
Andrew,
Nemid says clearly wrong. Have you never seen a red-headed woman in green clothes?
Oh, that's true. No, actually, I'll tell you what. A lot of red-headed women do wear green, don't they? I'm thinking of...
Wasn't in Batman, Ivy as a character, didn't she wear full green? Wasn't she red?
Oh, you're going to be deleting your browsing history tonight, Dave, aren't you? I know.
Yeah.
Catwoman, Ivy.
A redhead in any colour is fine with me, mate, to be honest.
What was the chess? What was the chess program? Wasn't she redhead? She wore green.
She was, yeah. Queen's Gambit. Yeah. Thomas Wonder says it's not the size of the book, but how you use it. Laugh out loud. Jonas says Alex never had eyes tested. That explains the boat.
Thanks, Jonas.
Nope, says Brian. Jason says there's only one reason why I've never had my eyes tested. I couldn't find the opticians. They keep telling me that I should have gone to Specsavers. It's taking the piss now. And it's closed.
Yeah, I think so.
Torrin says, fun fact, Alex woke up in the Pacific. Alex's boat and the London Aquarium have very similar TripAdvisor reviews. Matt says, my power deck is similar to Darren Brown's Smoke.
I think he uses the Quran deck in his, doesn't he? I think it's the Quran deck.
It's a stack, isn't it? Yeah. Is the giveaway Amnesia? Says Jason. I think we should give away Amnesia. Let's see how...
Well, the best bit is this one even came damaged, which is hilarious.
Think, we'll give that one away because that one has a slight crease now. I think we'll give that one away and we'll give away a random product and we'll see how many people actually... you
can choose one or the other.
Yeah. No, we're going to do it twice. We're going to do one giveaway for that and one giveaway for a random product, and we'll see if anyone actually,
Can they only enter one competition?
No, they can enter both. Yeah, we'll do that and see what happens. See how many people trust our reviews. A lot of people just buy it to sell on eBay or just because it's a freebie. Yeah. Then again, I could probably auction off this bit of tissue with Bobo poop on it, and I guarantee over there somebody would want that if I did it as a giveaway. Maybe that should be our 2 giveaways. Who wants this more than this? That'll be the giveaway. One is shit. The other one has some Bobo excrement in it. Nick says RY is being taught the yes, bit of coding there.
Right, it's being taught very well. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Ryland, Ryland, he's been taught very well. Yes, he is indeed. Well, he's got a good tutor going on there. Shane says, "What's up? Yeah. Stay well, guys, and thanks." What's up, Sean? Steve Faulkner says, kind of agree about Summit. However, my daughter doesn't give a shit whether I do a normal card to impossible location with a dupe, but Summit really freaked her out. She's 16 and impressed with nothing I do. Right, Steve, go back to her and perform it again, but do a pop by pop deck or force a card and have a card roll up in a Sharpie and do it that way. And I guarantee you her reactions will be pretty much the same.
I mean, the point, I do get...
Should we talk about something? Should we do like a standalone review?
I completely completely get the idea that getting a card out of a Sharpie will get a reaction. I completely agree with that. But it's just, it's just a poorly constructed trick. Yeah, also, we saw someone doing something, and he did a card spring, and literally, the guys freaked out on...
Yeah.
It was hilarious to watch. But there you go. And, yeah.
Right, so...
I don't know what Dave's doing now.
Roy has just reminded me. So Roy said he's got his rude coin, or his sexy coin, whatever you want to call it. So if you didn't see last week's show, we had some new coins in. We sold all the gold ones out and most of the other ones. They are a little a flipping coin that has two alternatives. And one said, heads I get tail, tails I get head with a little naked lady on it. A little bit of seaside saucy fun. But the other ones have arrived now, and I'm struggling to get in this one. You get on that while I get the close-up camera ready.
Thanks.
So we have the other flipper coins come in. Sorry, flipping coins, not flipper coin. I might as well show you these while we are here. They are on the website. They are these ones. I think they're $6.99 for these ones. Slightly more expensive.
So we have.
And the close-up camera will reveal all.
So we have yes on one side.
Yeah.
And. On the other.
This is the misprinted one. They were meant to say yes and no, but these ones say
it's a real shame.
yes and on.
It's a real shame.
They are attracted to magnets. That's how thick they are. They are nice little coins actually. So yeah, that is the coin. And just very quickly, I'm going to show everyone how it says on that side and on that side. It's amazing, isn't it? It's like on. There you go. So yeah, those are little flipping coins. But yeah, it's a yes/no coin, and I'm sure you can have a ton of uses for that. There's no tricks or anything that come with it, but if you're going to make up a little routine, I'm sure you can make great use of a yes/no coin like that. They are available online as well from China. If you want to go on AliExpress or something, you can buy them out there, and they'll cost about £2 a coin or something. Or you can just come to us and save all the hassle of customs fees and all that kind of stuff. Optician jokes getting cornier and cornier, says Pete Meacham. Boom, boom. Oh, Nigel Quinn says, have I missed Alex's book corner? It was in the middle. He's forgotten what the book corner was. Yeah. Just a random product from Etar, says Nick. Amber Williams says, what are you drinking, Dave?
No.
Coffee.
Are you? Okay. Oh, you are? Okay.
Brian says, I want the copy of Amnesia. I've forgotten you said that. Bobo Poop 100% any day, says Otar. Brian says, didn't see that one coming. Popeye Alex says, Jason.
Oh, thank you.
Where's ours?
That's because of my muscles.
Yeah, before the spinach. Ryan says, on Craig's review of Summit, he performed a sign card to Sharpie using the gimmicks by rolling the cards into a magic wand and vanishing it. He does indeed, and does it very well, says Ryan. And Steve says, we'll have to agree to disagree. That's the fun of it all.
Certainly
Absolutely.
is.
Right, okay. So we have come to the end of the show. We are going to do a quick giveaway, and we're going to give away a pile of shit and a pile of shit. No, we're going to give away a pile of shit and anything random. So let's do.
What can't they choose? I thought they could choose something.
They can.
From the prize.
They can.
Thing.
Yeah. Right. So before we start, if any of you are new, I know I go over the rules every day, but every week, sorry, but I have to because some of you guys might be watching for the first time. So we are going to ask you in a minute, not yet, in a minute to name a playing card. Any playing card you want, you get one single playing card to name. If you name more than one, you'll be disqualified, and you've got to name it after I say go, because otherwise you'll be jumping. Now, if two people jump in the queue, that is, if two people name the same card, it's the first one that comes up on our screen that counts. If you win, you get to go to the PropDog website. The very bottom of the main homepage, you'll see something, a little category that says Facebook Live giveaways. You can go on there, choose any prize in there or any item in there that we have in stock. Check us in stock first. Email us whichever you want. Let's say, for example, you wanted. It's not on that page, but if that was on it, just say I won the competition prize. I won RD in 360. and we will send it to you first thing on Monday. Okay, so we're going to give away one random prize, and then we are also going to give away Amnesia. Okay, so let's go for it. So once you see the word go come up on the screen, don't do it before, or else it'll come up for and it'll be defunct. Before we do that, very quickly, Steve says, but I'm probably right.
Oh, well, we disagree about right. You probably are, Steve. And that is the great thing about the Magic Reviews, and why there are a few good Magic Review channels, is because you get opinions, and you just got to make your own choice. And Steve's opinion is very valid, definitely, because he's a worker and a good guy.
Absolutely. Jonas says, after Captain Kirk's boat fivers, Alex will go beam me up, Scotty.
Yep.
And Thomas Wonder has said 4 clubs. You see, this is what happens if you say too soon. That's going to be ignored now completely. So Thomas, you're going to have to say it again in a minute. Steve Faulkner says my car better turn up in a Sharpie, but only if I just.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Can I put a Sharpie in Summit? Can we do that? And
Yeah, do it. Right, Finley says I think you should send Otto Amnesia. Right, okay. So what we'll do is we will give away Amnesia first, okay? And you'll have 1 minute to name a playing card. So if you want Amnesia, now's your time. Now you have 1 minute from when you see the word go to win Amnesia, okay? And then after that, we'll do another giveaway for whatever else. Now we're going to see who really is sad enough to want it for free. So, oh my God, look at that! All these people want it. Everybody wants it.
Does this disqualify them from?
No, you can still enter the other one afterwards.
Okay.
So, Frank, you don't want it. You really don't. Finley. Otto, yeah, good call, Otto, on yours. They all want a piece of it. I told you they all want it. Yeah. Lots of them. Right, is it in there?
People, honestly, these are sensible people.
Yeah.
I'm worried that they don't listen. They don't listen to what I say in my book corner. Clearly,
they're all thinking, I can get this, flog it on eBay, and I'll get some free money. That's
okay, look,
I'll
tell you first trick is Tantalizer. It's in Royal Road, and basically, if you take the 22nd card of the deck, okay, so the one in Royal Road's better actually because you get to shuffle the deck first. If you deal them into 2 piles, blah blah blah
Very
blah.
Quickly, no more cards, by the way.
And then they keep dealing. Basically, they'll be left with 1 card, and it'll be the card that was 22nd in the deck at the start. And that is Tantalizer, and that is a brilliant trick. And the other one is Peter Duffy's trick, which I don't think is even.
Yeah.
Vincent's
Most of you already had the book that's in.
Yeah,
Royal Road. Right. Okay. Let's see who won the first prize. So we're going to save that one for the big prize, the proper giveaway.
Yep.
Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll pick a random card, and we will see who is sad enough to win Amnesia. I'm so sorry whoever wins it. I really am sorry.
As Vincent. I
tell you what, we're going to use that wherever the nearest card to the tip of that Sharpie is going to win. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Pointed that card over there.
You can have that one if you want.
No, it's probably going to.
Oh, well, it's nailed on a card, isn't it?
That one there. So that is the one just there. So whoever called the 9 of spades or the nearest to, or if people called it the first person to have called the 9 of spades, will sadly win Amnesia. So 9 of spades. Let's have a quick look to see who was unlucky today. Apologise for the awkward silence. So 6 of spades is the nearest so far, Nathan. Let's see if anyone else is closer.
9 of spades, Ben Allen.
There, Ben Allen.
Congratulations, Ben. I do recommend.
Commiserations, Ben.
I do recommend checking out Joffrey's website for the stack and the tricks.
Right. You are getting this. It is brand new, but unfortunately, it does have a little mark on the back there.
That's how it came.
That's how it came, but you're getting it for free, so don't complain. Do you want to write that down and get this? And take it off the stock as well. Right. Okay. So now for the main event. So don't forget, anything you want from the PropDog Facebook giveaway live page. If it's in stock, you get to win that now. And all you have to do is the same again. Everyone can re-enter again and name a single card. So when you see the word go appear on your screen, and I'm going to press this really subtly because people are watching for my finger going down. Okay, and when they go down, they think I've done it, and maybe I haven't.
It would make more sense.
Oh, it's already done. Who do we catch?
It would make more sense to wait, wouldn't it? So you can see what other people have got, so you'd know that you've got one. That's
but then it's the first one that comes up on the screen. And what if you wait too long?
Yeah.
There we go.
God, what a game! Right. What a game! Game of skill.
It's a mind. It's a mind. FUKC. Yeah. Right, I've lost where I was now. Hello. There we are. That's the right. So I need to look out for the word "go" again because there'll be loads of them. I didn't time that one, but I know roughly what it is. There we go. Oh, we're so professional here. Professional to the end. Proper setup, rehearsals and everything.
I'm a bit upset. Steve hasn't entered, has he?
Steve who?
Faulkner.
Do you wonder why? Right, there's a stop. So, Mario, you jumped the gun on that one. Finney says, I need some more paper for schoolwork. That's why I want it. I put my card in before you said it was Amnesia. Laugh out loud. Sorry, Alex, my standards have slipped, says Torin. Me too, says Chris. Glanders, that is. Chris Watts says, I'm only entering this comp as I'm out of toilet roll. Hang on, just put stop on here. So no more cards after the word stop. 5 of clubs for Bobo Poops, says Thomas Randa. Rhonda, right, if it's a 5 of clubs, if it is, Thomas, you are getting Bobo Poop. Simon Hill, hello Simon, hope you're well, buddy. He says, smiley face Ben. Ben Allen says, I thought it was for the main giveaway, laugh out loud. Tough titties, you've got it now. You can't get out of this, you've got it. Shame on you. Yes, didn't get it, says Jonas. Come on, Jonas. Right, here we go. So, we are on the new...
I suppose Ben's a loser, isn't he? Yeah.
We are on the new one. Who's messaging me?
Everyone's a winner.
Right, okay. So... let's see who gets to win the main prize. Is this going to break as I open it? Oh, I can see you haven't closed it properly anyway, so it comes out quite easy. There you go.
That's incredible. There's a card inside the Sharpie.
Inside the Sharpie. Oh my God, there's a card inside this Sharpie.
Let me hear the reactions. How did that get there?
Didn't break it either. Amazing. Right. Was that your card? Did we just call the 9 of spades?
We did just call out the 9 of spades as well. But funny enough, the 9 of spades isn't in this deck either. It's amazing. It's gone.
I forgot now. Did we do that before? Or was that coincidence?
It's a coincidence.
It is coincidence?
Yeah.
That is pure coincidence. Well done. That wasn't... because you put
that
in beforehand.
Incredible.
Other brothers, you want to come to us for advice on releasing tricks because we know how to kill this stuff. Well, there you go. Right. Now, the question is, did anyone actually say 9 of spades again, or did everyone think, well, I won't call that one? Yeah.
Interesting.
No one would have called it. Let's have a look. Well, closest so far is Alistair Bryan, who said 4 of spades. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see, did anyone get it? 9 of clubs, so close, Colin. Not yet. 9 of hearts, Sandy. 9 of hearts, Hans. Another 9 of hearts. Everyone's calling 9 of hearts. But no one seems... oh, Jack of spades.
Jack of spades is
closest so far. Amy.
It depends. So is Jack of spades closer than 9 of hearts? Well, is that...
well, yeah, it's got to be a spade, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be a spade, really.
As opposed to a 9.
Yeah. 9.
There are 13 spades, but there's only 4 9s, you see. So
it's got to be the nearest spade. Yeah, we've always done it that way. We can't suddenly change it now, or else there'll be a backlash of people say, hang on a minute, 4 weeks ago.
Not a backlash.
Yeah. I go the same card every week. I'll be lucky one time, says Finley. 7 of spades, Adrian. Oh, no, but the 7 of spades is the same distance away from the 9 of spades as the Jack of spades. And Jack was called first, so Jack of spades is still in the lead.
It's a tough game, isn't it?
It is.
Stop.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. So, yeah, Jack of spades.
Oh, Steve has entered.
What?
Steve did enter. He says I have.
Oh.
Good luck, Steve.
There you go. So, yeah, sorry, I've forgotten who that was now. Let's go back. It was the Jack of Spades. Amy. Amy Diddle-Jones. Congratulations, Amy.
Congratulations, Amy.
Yeah, you, just as I said, Amy, just go onto the PropDog homepage, go to the bottom of the page, you'll see the Facebook giveaway products. Choose anything there. Drop us an email. If you've never ordered from us before, which I'm pretty sure you have, just send us your address and we'll send it out to you. And congratulations on winning. Right, okay, we are done for the week. Any more comments? Oh, hang on. Ben Allen says, genuinely got the comps mixed up. Tough. You don't listen? Tough. You're stuck with it now. Give it to whoever you want. Simon says, ask for a refund. Brian says, oh my God, how did that car get in there? Ben says, I win twice. There's something wrong with that gimmick, says Mario. We've been now on that one.
No, so did I do the something in your pocket? I did, didn't I?
Yeah, plenty of times. Yeah, Andy says, lads, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Thank you, Andy. You too, buddy. Martin says, you should sell that trick. Might be vote trick of the year. Let Ben have it, as he's got comps mixed up. Technically, he was right. No, tough. Ben is getting amnesia no matter what. I want 10% if this works, Benny, says Jason. Torrance says, hi Dave, have you any questions for my idea? Please send me an email. We'll do, Tom. We'll have a look. It'll probably be Monday now. We've got to leave straight after this. Looks like I'm getting 10% and nothing, says Jason. Pete Meacham says, great. Cheers, guys. See you next week. Han says, thank you for today. Have a nice weekend. Be good and take care. You too. Nigel says, great. Cheers, guys. Stay safe, everyone. Olivia says, great show. Thank you again. Take care. Steve says, a great one. That was fun. Cheers, Steve. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm sailing, says Jason. And Arthur says, have a great week. Thanks for keeping up our spirits with these live streams. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. We really appreciate it. You know, we're always saying, without you guys, we're just a couple of Muppets talking to a video. Oh, hang on, more comments. Have a great weekend, says Mario. Amber says, Dave, you should do a homebrew video. Ben says, thanks, guys, for a great afternoon. And love you, doggy, says Jason. See you later, guys. Have a good one.